I'm taking on the challenge of facing my biggest fears head on and showing you how to build unshakable confidence, Stoic style. 1. Stoic Confidence. I've found the concept of Stoic confidence to be incredibly powerful in overcoming fear. When we let fear hold us back, we're not living up to our full potential. We're not pursuing our dreams. We're not taking risks, and we're not growing as individuals. Fear can be paralyzing, creating barriers that prevent us from stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing new opportunities. But Stoicism teaches us that true freedom and empowerment come from within. It's not about the external circumstances we often worry about, but how we respond to them. We build an unshakable sense of confidence by focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and letting go of what we can't, like other people's opinions or uncontrollable events. Imagine facing a challenging situation at work or in your personal life. Instead of succumbing to fear and anxiety, Stoic confidence empowers you to approach this situation calmly and collectedly. You acknowledge the uncertainty but focus on what you can do now. This shift in perspective transforms fear into a powerful motivator, pushing you to take decisive action and pursue your goals without hesitation. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "He who is brave is free." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic confidence. By embracing courage and focusing on what we can control, we liberate ourselves from the chain of fear and doubt. We become free to live authentically and purposefully, making choices that align with our true values. 2. The fear of failure. Fear of failure is a big one. We've all been there, afraid of wanting to take that leap, afraid of what might go wrong, afraid of not being good enough. Fear can be paralyzing, causing us to miss opportunities and stifle our potential. And then there's the fear of rejection. We're afraid of what others might think of us, of being judged or not fitting in. The fear of judgment from others can be incredibly crippling. We worry about what our friends and families might think, what our colleagues might say, what strangers might whisper behind our backs. This fear often leaves us to conform, suppressing our true selves to avoid criticism. Finally, let's remember the fear of uncertainty. We're afraid of the unknown, what might happen if we take that risk, and not knowing what's around the corner. This fear can be overwhelming because it influences our desire for control and predictability. These fears can prevent us from pursuing our dreams and living fully. But it doesn't have to be that way. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." By embracing Stoic principles, we can learn to navigate these fears with grace and resilience. We build resilience and confidence by facing our fears head on and focusing on what we can control. We learn to embrace the uncertainties of life, knowing that each step we take brings us closer to our true potential. It's about turning fear into a driving force for growth and transformation. Let's embrace this fear together, shedding our fears and stepping boldly into the unknown. 3. The fear of success. Another common fear is the fear of success. This one might seem counterintuitive, but it's a real thing. We're afraid of what might happen if we achieve our goals. We're afraid of responsibility, pressure, and the spotlight. It's a fear that often goes unspoken, yet it can be just as paralyzing as the fear of failure. The fear of success stems from the unknown that comes with reaching our aspirations. We worry about the added responsibilities, the heightened expectations, and the scrutiny that might come with being in the spotlight. It's the fear of not being able to handle it, of not being good enough to maintain it, and the potential of losing ourselves in the process. Imagine reaching a major milestone, a promotion, launching a successful business, or achieving a personal goal. With success comes the pressure to continue performing at a high level, the fear of judgment from others, and the responsibility to uphold this new standard. This pressure can create anxiety, leading us to second-guess ourselves and our abilities. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote reminds us that our responses to success are within our control. By focusing on our inner strengths and resilience, we can navigate the challenges that come with success. By acknowledging and addressing the fear of success, we can build the confidence to embrace our achievements fully. We learn to see success not as a burden, but as an opportunity to grow and make a positive impact. It's about realizing that we have the inner resources to handle whatever comes our way, and that success is about staying true to ourselves. 4. Overcoming fears. So how can we overcome these fears? That's where Stoicism comes in. One of the key principles of Stoicism is focusing on what is within our control. Instead of worrying about what others might think or what might go wrong, we focus on what we can control, our own actions, thoughts, and reactions. When we fixate on the outcomes of external judgments, we often feel overwhelmed and powerless. However, we regain a sense of empowerment and clarity by redirecting our focus to what we can influence. For instance, you can't control how others perceive you, but you can control how you present yourself. You can't guarantee success in every venture, but you can control the efforts and dedication you bring to it. This shift in perspective is liberating. It means letting go of the needs of external validation and the fear of failure or judgment. Instead, you prioritize your own growth and well-being, trusting the process rather than fixating on the results. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote encapsulates the essence of recognizing that while we can't control external events, we have complete control over our internal responses. By embracing Stoic principles, we can navigate life's uncertainties gracefully and confidently. We learn to focus on our inner strengths, making conscious choices that reflect our true selves. This approach transforms fear into a catalyst for growth, allowing us to pursue our goals without hesitation. 5. Accepting discomfort. Another Stoic principle that can help us combat fear is accepting the inevitability of discomfort. Growth, learning, and achieving our goals often require stepping out of our comfort zones. And let's face it, that's uncomfortable. It's scary, daunting, and hard. But it's also necessary to accept that discomfort is a natural part of the process. We can start to embrace it. Think about the last time you learned something new or achieved a significant goal. Chances are it was challenging. There were challenges, moments of doubt, and perhaps even failures. But these experiences are what makes growth possible. By facing discomfort head-on, we build resilience and develop the skills needed to overcome obstacles. The Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "Difficulty strengthens the mind as labor does the body." This quote reminds us that discomfort is not something to be avoided, but something to be embraced as a necessary part of our journey. Through these challenging experiences, we become stronger, wiser, and more capable. We shift our mindset by accepting discomfort as part of the process. Instead of fearing the unknown or avoiding challenges, we approach them with curiosity and determination. We learn to find joy in the journey, recognizing that each step brings us closer to our goals, no matter how difficult. So, let's embrace the discomfort, knowing it's a sign of growth and progress. By doing so, we can face our fears confidently and transform them into personal and professional developmental opportunities. Together, we can take on any challenge and emerge stronger on the other side. Ready to step out of your comfort zone? 6. Nelson Mandela's journey. Let's take the example of Nelson Mandela. He was a man who spent 27 years in prison, and yet he came out the other side and became the president of South Africa. He didn't let fear hold him back, even when the odds were against him. He didn't let fear of failure, of rejection, of judgment, or of uncertainty prevent him from pursuing his dreams. And you know what? He didn't do it by being fearless. He did it by being brave. He faced his fears head on, focused on what he could control, and accepted the inevitability of discomfort. Mandela's journey teaches us a powerful lesson about resilience and courage. He understood that true bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward despite it. This perspective is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote resonates with Mandela's life, highlighting how obstacles can become pathways to growth and achievement. Mandela's story is a testament to the power of bravery, resilience, and Stoic principles. By focusing on what we can control and accept discomforts as part of the journey, we can overcome fears and achieve greatness. Let's draw inspiration from Mandela's example and embrace our own challenges with courage and determination. One of the key insights we can learn from Mandela's story is the importance of self-reflection. He spent those 27 years in prison reflecting on his own beliefs, his own values, and his own goals. He didn't let his circumstances define him. He defined it himself, even in the darkest of times. And that's what we can learn from him. We can learn to focus on what we can control, to accept discomfort, and to reflect on our own beliefs, values, and goals. 7. Building Stoic Confidence. So, what can you do today to start building your Stoic confidence? Begin by identifying what's holding you back. What's the fear that's preventing you from pursuing your dreams? Is it the fear of failure, rejection, judgment, or uncertainty? Whatever it is, start by acknowledging it. Recognizing your fears is the first step towards overcoming them. Next, shift your focus to what you can control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This mindset empowers you to channel your energy into actions and thoughts you can influence rather than being overwhelmed by factors beyond your control. Accepting discomfort is also crucial. Growth often happens outside our comfort zones. By embracing the challenges and uncertainties, you build resilience and strength. Reflect on your beliefs, values, and goals. Understanding what truly matters to you will provide clarity and direction, making facing your fears and pursuing your aspirations easier. Implementing these steps can help you begin building a solid foundation of Stoic confidence. This journey is about recognizing your power to shape your path, embracing the inevitable, and staying true to your values and goals. Ready to start building? Are you stoic and confident today? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe. Share your experiences with fear in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation. Free thinker out.